I'm gonna tell you the first thing you have to say is time doesn't work the way you know you go there or otherwise talk to you about the cult. So moving on with gonna move on to some of the rare arts and do Kryos Kala and Pyretics Kala. Alright, Kryos is the art of cold and ice. Unlike other elements known to the Changeling, the power of Kryos is fairly literal, causing actual coldness rather than metaphorical chills. Some fear that this art is closely connected to banality, given its immobilizing and paralyzing nature. That's just not how it is. Water surrounds the merfolk, which naturally led them to develop the art to convert it into ice. Of the land-dwelling kiss, the trolls most respect and have desired practice Kryos. In theory, I'm either seed or troll, or both, by way of like bloodlines and stuff. Because I'd be seed on my dad's side, I'd be troll on my mom's side. That's kind of how it'd be. Interestingly enough, if I'm actually of a Nephilim bloodline, I would actually be, interestingly enough, of the Baelor Fomori Book of Earth, and on my mom's side, on the troll side. And it sounds terrible saying it like that, but that's just like how it would be because like of her being Scottish and stuff. It's kind of a long story, but anyway. And if I'm actually like Nephilim on both sides of my dad's side of the family, I'd definitely be actually seed, but I'd be Dawain seed. It's in Dawain, you move your hips. Anyway. I'm joking, but I'm not at the same time. Alright, so cold shock. Cools down a room or a person, rarely doing any true damage, but making those who feel uncomfortable from the temperature. So all of the Kryos, Kryos and Pyretics go with Samakarati and Vapakarati for associate, and then Pindikaroti for associate with insinuate yourself in to identify with. And then do Prasadayati. In the case of all of the Kryos, I did Shaya Payati, which is caused to congeal or freeze. And so for the Pindikaroti for the first one, Cool Shock, it's Pindikaroti Shamyati for cool down. Pretty obvious. Gelidrine coats a small object in a thin layer of ice, preventing anyone it is placed on from moving that part of their body. This is a Pindikaroti Shayayati for cause to freeze. Actually, no. All of these reduced to order with Shishyasate for wish to freeze or congeal. Does it make a difference? I actually don't know. I'm not gonna lie. But Frost Facsimile produces an item from solid ice, which can be flimsy like common ice, or if well crafted, as strong as metal. So that's Pindikaroti Payati for produce. Crystal Prison, in case something in solid block of ice, rapidly cooling them down and possibly suffocating them if they are a living being. That's Garnati. Garnati for capture or imprison. And Cold Heart completely freezes the subject, causing them to become cold, lose consciousness, cold, unconscious, and prone to shattering, which sounds scary as heck. Awakening from this state is difficult, especially before the cantrip's time is up. So for that one, I did the Pindikaroti as Ketanam Jahati for lose consciousness, because that's kind of a critical part of Cold Heart in terms of its actual effect of as a cantrip. And now moving right along to so all of the Pyretics ones, their reduction to order is Visfuligati for Spark of Fire. So it's all right. What's the blurb on this one? Pyretics is the art of manipulating real and chimerical fire. In addition to lighting things on fire, pyretics can also tap into less destructive aspects of fire, lighting the way and revealing the unseen. No Caliph claims pyretics for their own, though the first practitioners of it were taught by the Solimons, the fire elemental in anime. Alrighty. So, it starts with Will of the Wisp produce a ball of false flame that guides its creator on an indirect path to a desired person or object. So the Pindikaroti in this case is Nayati for guide, because that's what it does. The next level would be Willow Light. Creates a bright glow for several hours, making object luminous and hard to ignore. So for this one, I chose the Pindikaroti Udbasati for attract attention, because that's what it does. Prometheus Fist surrounds an object in flame that does not burn the object itself, but anything that object touches will catch on fire as normal. Now, I could have done this as have a halo, which I might have should have done, but I actually did the Pindikaroti as Musti Karoti for Clench the Fist, because of it being called Promethean Fist. Maybe it should, like, the way it's written, or the way it's described, it actually should be Pyretics for have a halo. But, that's not how I did it, so it's not how I'm telling you I did it. Because that would make me a liar. Alright, and, for Pyretics, burn and boil lights an object on fire in a way that does harm to the object itself. This fire will consume the object and cannot be controlled, just as standard fire. So that one is Pindikaroti Vanisak Karoti for consume with fire, because that's what happens. That will happen. And this is the coolest one in my opinion. Star Body. Transforms an object into pure fire, causing no change to its intrinsic properties, but giving it the glow and chance to ignite objects on fire. And that is Pindikaroti Boboti, be transformed into Prasadayati Visvilagati, be transformed in the spark of fire. And that is Star Body. That is Kryos and Pyretics. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.